takes Kenya's national arrest warrant for Samantha Lewthwaite to an international level. She was originally wanted just simply for possessing a forged South African passport. But now the Kenyans have announced that she is wanted in connection with possession of explosives in an alleged plot dating back to December 2011, so nearly 2 years ago. And they have asked Interpol to issue this alert on their behalf, this arrest warrant. Sorry, as you were, it's a Kenyan arrest warrant. Interpol doesn't actually issue the arrest warrant itself. It alerts 160, 190 countries around the world that if they catch this woman, she is to be arrested pending extradition back to Kenya, where she faces very serious charges. These don't date from the Westgate shopping mall attack, but she is a suspect unofficially in that. There have been unconfirmed reports that people think they've seen her there. Either way, she is a fugitive from justice in Kenya, and they want to bring her in for questioning.
Yes, and Interpol have described this as, quote, a tripwire for this fugitive. Exactly as you say, it is linked directly to previous attacks and plans. What is the current position, the knowledge on her involvement or not having any involvement with this shopping complex attack?
Absolutely nothing concrete whatsoever. There's huge speculation about this because some people think they saw a Western woman amongst the attackers. I think it's unlikely that it's her. She may have been involved behind the scenes, possibly, if the reports are true that she is involved in facilitating and fundraising for al-Shabab linked attacks in East Africa. She is somebody who was married to one of the 7/7 London bombers, Jermaine Lindsay, so that's why the papers are calling her the White Widow, but she has no terrorism record in this country, in Britain. Some years ago, she moved to East Africa, and she is reported to have been involved with al-Shabab, and explosives, according to the Kenyans, were found in buildings or properties that she had rented in Kenya, which is why they want to get hold of her. But she's managed to slip through the net, and it was reported that last year she'd escaped across the border into Somalia.
And how important a figure within al-Shabab is she thought to be?
Well, al-Shabab don't need someone like Samantha Lewthwaite to do an attack like this. They're perfectly capable of doing it themselves. They did it in Kampala in 2010. Where she would be useful for them is some kind of a go-between with Western recruits, possibly fundraising. But al-Shabab have made it very clear they don't put women in the front ranks, as they've said. Now, they don't always tell the truth. They often exaggerate. They often put out rather confusing messages. But they've said that no women took part in this attack.